Sunday. Oh, let's try this out for the first time here. Goodness gracious. Just knocked a whole plug down. Anyway, hi everyone. Happy Sunday. Hi, Paul Honeyman from England. How are you, my friend? We'll see how this goes. Tell me if you can see and hear everything good. What time is it? Oh, shoot, I unplugged my thing. Hey, Mel. Hey, Paul. How are you? How's everything going? Can you see and hear me okay? Hello, Chris. How are you? Hi, Shelly and Anthony. Happy Sunday. Sorry about my voice. See and hear you just fine, sweetie. Thank you. Hi, Erin. How are you? Happy Sunday. So this is where I'm at for the 90 days. So today I finally got some things unpacked and found a bag that had some Christmassy stuff in it. So, yeah. How you doing, Erin? Hope you had a great day. Yeah, not too shabby. After all, it was okay. Took a shower. You know, all that fun, good stuff. How are you, Shelly and Anthony? Welcome in. Yes. Oh, wow, Erin. So sorry to hear that, my friend. I wasn't sure if my tripod would be up too high, but I don't know. You'll have to let me know. Suzanne. Hi, Suzanne. Hello, everyone. Joe's still live. You're on my phone for right now. I can win with him. I don't know if it's 9:05, 9:03. Oh, crazy, crazy. But how are you, Suzanne? Yeah, that's absolutely terrible, Erin. You doing okay, Suzanne? Well, that's good. So, I haven't forgot about you, Mel. What's going on? Oh my goodness, it's one thing after another, right? It's crazy. It's usually how it works. When it rains, it pours, they say, right? I know you haven't forgot about me. It's all right. I understand. Do what you gotta do, right. Never effing ends. I know. So, it's weird because the TV's right here. My big TV won't fit in here. Well, unless that bureau gets pulled out and you put a board on it for that quarter, that it would hold my TV. But so there's a TV right here. And I don't know if anybody's ever watched Unstoppable Morgan, but she's on right now on the TV. Obviously, no sound. It's very weird. A couple panicky mornings, and I like never write to her. And I wrote to her like, "Can somebody live in their Chevy Trailblazer in the wintertime with two dogs?" And she said it's doable. So, tell you where my mind's been at. Mm. Yeah, big time. Sorry, Erin. Suzanne, can you share this out? This hair is crazy. So, yeah, what a week. What a week. Just figured I would give it a minute since Mr. Joe's still going for some people to get in. I finally just got the password on my laptop. So, and I found it's nothing like spectacular. It's an HD 1080p EMET camera. So, shocking I didn't misplace that amongst packing and try to use the laptop. So, you all know what I've been up to. What have you all been up to? Hi, Sheila B. How are you? Happy Sunday. Welcome in, welcome in. So we're going to do a little talking about what transpired with the move and some other things I found out. And then we're not going to discuss it any longer on this channel. So, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you too, Sheila. And for anyone that's still playing the master playlist, I really greatly appreciate it. It would really help me out a lot. So, yeah. Yes, if I had. Yeah, I know. Isn't that something? Well, quite a few people told me to say something. Um, like if you're okay with walking out knowing I'll be somewhere, for 90 days. I'm not asking for 30,000. Shoot, I'm not even asking for 10. I just left that, and Debbie had said, okay, well, you planted to see. Let's see what he does. Well, I'm going to tell you what he did. Apparently, when he took my Jared back to his apartment, he told my Jared, the 24-year-old, which if you're a mom on here, you know. Because Jared told me this week, he said when Jimmy gave him a ride home to his apartment, he told my son that I was staying there for nothing. Oh, yes, he did. But on Monday morning, he called me like, well, you got to live here for nothing. I'm like, I did? Because your oil tank didn't fill itself. This, that, third, the other. I really didn't lose my cool or anything like that. So that's the route he chose to take. And that is to suddenly say, I paid nothing to be there. And it was weird when we were packing, Debbie put all the receipts in a baggie. So all I said to him was, oh, so that's why you wanted me to throw out all the receipts. He's like, well, you only put 100 gallons of gas in, oil in. I said, Jim, when I got there, you had nothing and no one. I said, 100 gallons of oil, you would have froze to death. So the first year was 2,500. Last year it was about 2,300. And when he asked me to move in, my older son was there. And when I was like, why, what do you want? He was just like, oh, just take care of a little of the food and take care of the oil. But when you put your life on YouTube, I said this before, you can't lie. It's all on there from beginning to end. I paid for a whole lot more than that, but that's the route he's going to take, I guess, to make himself, that's just how he's going to handle it, I think. Just say, I lived there for nothing, so he doesn't have to put anything. So that's okay. God will fix his ass for sure. Yep, and that's fine. You want to say something to me. Even when he said it, he was like, well, I feel like you owe me something. I said, oh, yeah, like what? I don't know. I can't remember. Then he's like, bringing up the microwave. And I was like, oh my God. Jim, where's your microwave at? He goes, it broke. I said, exactly. So I got one, and I bought one for Jared and Lindsay when they got their apartment. So just dumb crap, So that's why I said, for me, I don't care. I really don't care. He could say whatever he wants. We all know differently. But to say it to my Jared, so I texted him I said, did you tell my Jared that I lived there for nothing? Or is Jared just making it up? No response back. So there's my answer. I don't need to have any further conversations with him. He's just a total loser scumbag. And, now I know why he kept telling me, why are you holding on to all those receipts? You should just throw them out. I didn't. So just a little ticked because you can say whatever you want to me, but don't go saying some crap like that to my kid. And when I got off the phone with Jared, I was like, wait, did Thomas say that or Jimmy said that? And he said, I left him speak. Jimmy said it and I believed it. But I didn't realize he wrote that until after the fact. So I said, oh, what do you want to see all the receipts? So I was just livid. I was TO'd. Erin says, F that. Oh, that effing nerve of him reminds me of a brother-in-law telling me 14-year-old crap he has no business knowing. Yep. You brought in everything. Yep. You don't tell someone's kid crap like that. You know your son not going to lie. Oh, no, my son wasn't lying. He was telling me the truth. He said, I'm just telling you what he told me, and I heard him out. And that was like probably on a Wednesday, but I heard from Jimmy on a Monday morning. Like, whatever, dude, if that makes you feel good, because I can't get 2 years and 2 months of my life back of, being his caretaker, his slave, buying all the food, doing all the cleaning, paying for, what's weird? Paying for the oil, paying for roses, build a garden, pay for chickens, blah, 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 blah. What was I going to tell you? Shoot, I just lost my train of thought. Apple trees, raspberries. You've all been along for this journey as well, so it's quite obvious, what I've done. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. He actually said to me about a week ago how I should pay for the electric, and I was like, well, why would I pay for the electric now considering you're selling the house? Like, you already milked me for everything that I had, so yeah, I was like, whatever. You don't tell someone's kid crap like that. You know your son not gonna lie. Yep, I'm livid for you. Oh yeah, that's the part that's bothering me. It's not, like I said in my video, bad things happen to good people. And I was questioning God when I went there, like, am I going to be a caretaker again? Dude couldn't stand up, had to physically help him. I mean, he owes me just for my time and cleaning that shithole. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, so that's how he stooped. So he can go around and tell his idiot family and the few selective friends that he has that, oh, I stayed there for nothing. Everyone else knows it's a blatant lie and there's a full baggie over their receipts. And I'm glad I didn't throw them out, but I just wanted to put that out there so it would be over and done with. There's no sense talking about him anymore. He completely royally screwed me over. And I'm just trying to adjust right now because for the last few mornings I've been waking up feeling like a sitting duck. And, how I should keep emergency things in my vehicle and, ugh. So, yeah, it's horrible. Sheila says, I wish I could move someone in my house that would pay for or grow all the food and clean my house and pay for the heat. Yeah, the heat, the electric, if you wanted like fast food or just whatever he wanted. I don't know where my mind was at. Hi, Miss Andale. How are you, Miss Andale? You're my very first piece of mail. I'm going to do a mail call shout out tomorrow, Tuesday. So thank you for that. I really do appreciate it. Big time. Well, he did come up here Monday and brought the vanity and wanted the key and gave me a thing to change my address at the post office. Nice guy, right? I should have left him fall over. But it's just not who I am, When you're a caretaker, I mean, that's Coco. Oh, it's Sophie. That takes a lot out of you right there, I went over and beyond for him, jumped food through poodle hoops. Whatever he wanted, I bought and paid for. So I guess he just thinks the grass is greener on the other side of the street and he'll be house rich. Yeah, I'm so happy that I got it, Miss Sandale. So I'm like, yes, I'm going to tell you why. One, thank you. It was very considerate. And two, I don't have any content. I'll do the chickens on Monday. And then I'm going to do your mail call shout out on Tuesday. So a little rough go here. Not realizing where I was at. Some panicky mornings of how I should get emergency items and put them in my vehicle. Going under Unstoppable Morgan live. I mean, I watched her years ago, but I never really commented, saying like, can you live in the wintertime in a like an SUV with 2 Yorkies? And she said, yeah, it's doable. And was just, I said asking for a friend. So I don't know. Limited amount of time. Some things came here that should have went into storage. I spent Tuesday. Well, Monday night we had to go back over there. Debbie was over there with a wheelbarrow trying to get things still off the property. Thomas got over there, said there was people there. Well, I was like, do you need help? He said no. And then I guess he called Gene like, yeah, he needs help. So Gene and I drove there. Gene grabbed my microwave, walked right out the door for him to say it wasn't mine when I obviously paid Jay for it. So yeah, just, I don't know, just like a mad dash run of more stuff. And the chickens, Debbie loaned me a dog crate and they moved over pretty easily. No squawking, no nothing in the back of the car. My little dog, Sophia, she didn't do good. She was screaming the whole time in the car. So it was difficult to say the least. Being a caretaker is hard, thankless job. It sure is. Hi, Mary Jemison. How are you? Happy Sunday. Thank you, Suzanne. Hi, Miss Lori's World. Miss Lori's watching some videos and commenting, which I so appreciate it. A great big thank you again to Gary from Belt Loop 29, who helped me to do a master playlist so that people can just run that and let the commercials play. So I really do appreciate it. But welcome in, Miss Lori's World. For some people, my mother-in-law took care of her and she was the best human ever. Yep, mine too. Yeah. I even feel like me taking care of Uncle Louie, who had cancer, he wouldn't be allowing this to happen. I mean, he's just not the same person, Jimmy. I mean, I was just noticing, like, he was in bad shape when I got there, and then with me being there and trying to get him up and moving, he seemed to have gotten better. Towards the end, like even Jean said, my boxes smell like cigarette smoke because it's like one after another. Never seen him taking a shower, and y'all saw the condition of the house, right? So when my appliances got pulled out, there was even stuff behind there too. Disgusting. She bought a real lemon. Hi, Bunky's Garden. Hi, Miss Mel. Hello, Bunky. How are you? Happy Sunday. Please tell Miss. Oh. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yep. Thank you, Suzanne, for posting Gary's thing. He's spent that time on the phone with me before I left to tell me how to do a master playlist so everybody can just run the playlist with the commercials. And that's one way of helping out the channel greatly. Another weird thing that had happened. I am good, Miss Mel. Your room is beautiful. It's not my room. It's temporary. Kind of got some things unpacked today, but the difference that I put in with Miss Andale for that tree gnome, I put it there, but like some things that were supposed to be in storage ended up here. So I found like a wicker basket and I'm like, what's all these bags? And then I was finding like little gnomes and stuff that I got last year. Look, with the tags and stuff still on them. So I'm like, well, that's not too bad that came because it's some little things I could put around, Before, the bed used to be this way. My TV's too big for in here. But she said if you need your vanity as a desk, the only way you're going to be able to do it. When I got here, they had the bed put together. She said is you're going to have to put your two bedside bureaus together. And that's what I did. I'll show you. Wait, am I the wrong way? That's the vanity that I'm sitting at now. And this is, hold on, let me fix this wire. Sorry, folks. That's the two bedside bureaus. Jean suggested if I just put them together that it would fit next to the bed. So just a few little Christmassy things on there. That's really about it. I had to put her TV back on the wall right there, which that's Unstoppable Morgan. And then like a little tree and a little candle. So not that big, but it's a roof over my head for 90 days. Yes, absolutely check out Awesome Bunky. Let's see. Hi, LG. Hello, everyone. Thanks for being here today. Your room looks so cute and festive with your gnomes. Yeah, they just accidentally came here, honestly. It's like, do you see this basket down here? So this wicker basket, it was like bags that were rolled. They were in there. So I just added a few little things so it wouldn't be so depressing in here, you know. It's bad enough what's going on, but yeah. So I finally can move a little bit in here because Tuesday and Wednesday, like when Thomas was moving things and bringing things over here, he was putting it totally in Jean's way, the kitchen, you know. So like I said, some things that belonged in storage came here. So I really haven't gotten to stop. I was moving stuff down the basement. So Tuesday or it was Wednesday and Thursday. Moved a few more boxes down today. And then I readjusted things, you know, so yeah. Thank you, LG. Try to make it look a little festive. Oh, thanks, Bunky. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I still have to go under your video and leave a comment for the Christmas thing. So yeah, so that's where it stands. Guess he's going to take the low road and say that I was there, not pulling my weight. But yet I have a YouTube channel. I'm pretty transparent and I wasn't paying for anything. That's fine. But when you go and you say that to my younger son, that's where I have a problem because blatant liar. I took a picture of my first, I think it was a cup of tea. Debbie made sure that she, you know, Debbie, the angel Debbie who was helping me move, she gave me a Bible on the way out, so that'll give me something to read. And she also gave me the Bible promise book. So I had my tea next to it and just took a little picture. I think I put it on Instagram. So it has things like humility in here and, you know, guilt, guidance, food and clothing, forgiveness, fear. Should have read that one, but I'll be reading it. So great big thank you to Debbie for hooking me up because I don't know whatever happened to my Bible. So I only saw her for 5 minutes yesterday. We mixed up our pans. Hi, Cindy Brown. How are you? Saying hi, all. Yeah, it's a wonderful gift. Can never go wrong with a Bible. And then I thought this was cute that she added this in here. It's the Bible promise book. So, I don't know, but I've been waking up in the morning feeling like fearful. That's just all I can say. Our life off grid. Hey, how are you? Saying, hey, Mel. Hi, happy Sunday. Isn't Bunky the sweetest? So, yeah, got my first Christmas card here from Miss Andale. So, I'll do a little mail call on Tuesday for that. I did a short on my hens yesterday. I counted all 6. There's only one person under there that was just kind of like, if you have hens, then it's not a rooster. I did a short because I never heard them make that noise before. And none of them were laying. They were just in the run and made this noise. And I just recorded it and put it up as a short so you could check. Oh, just jumped out of my skin. So you could check that out, that short that I uploaded. But today I went out there and there was 4 eggs. So yeah, they're okay. It's just hard because Thomas's 2 dogs are like, you know, pretty ferocious. So we let him out for a little bit for the first time the other day and watched his dogs to see if they could get in. Then he made them get in the house. So yeah, I would have to close the doggy door off and keep them in the house in order to have the chickens out. But thank you for coming in, our Life Off Grid. It's a nice gift. It sure is. Yeah, she sent me my first Christmas card. So since I don't have anything to post, Monday will be the chickens. And Tuesday will be my first mail call here. So it was so sweet of Miss Andale. So how's everyone else doing? Everybody doing okay? From so much packing, can you see that? Let me see. Oh, it hurts. I'm finally done shopping. Oh, you are? Yeah. I haven't, all I use is the room. I go into the kitchen occasionally and the bathroom. I was so desperate for a hot bath when I got here, and the hot water thing isn't working right in there. He looked at it, but I have to look at something else tomorrow, so we'll see if I can figure it out. And then I took a shower before live, and yeah, he texts me in here like, you don't have to be in there. I just don't feel comfortable. So I'm in here. But yeah, I need clippers, Cindy, right there, so I can clip that off. She says, ouch. I'm here just working. I'll be there. Here, comment soon. Okay, no worries. Miss Andale's all over with the shorts and the... Yeah, I just watched her video on the TV. I didn't get a chance to comment talking about the leaves in her garden and stuff. So, yeah. I'm just kind of not... I think my body... I don't think my mind was really... I don't even know how to explain myself. Let's see if I could do it. I think while I was going through it, I just packed. And then it was like, I could feel it when I first got here. I can still feel it. But I want to say it was like either Tuesday or Wednesday. I like looked around and was like, and then realized like, you know, I'm somewhere else. But you know me, can't tell a lie. The fear of being in my vehicle in less than 90 days with my 2 dogs is weighing on me. I'm trying to think of all emergency things I would need. My 2 doggies are down here. Look at how cute they are. Let's see if I could show you. I'll unplug this for a second. Sophie's in the back, and that's Kokomo in the front. So their bed is at the end of my bed. But Sophie, the toy, she just didn't do good for the ride coming here. Coco was shaking a little bit. Coco don't usually have a problem with the car. The chickens were perfectly fine. He didn't help with that either. 2 of his friends did. Chicken coop got taken apart in 2 pieces. And he was like, oh, it doesn't need to be, you know, like put back together. Like just pure laziness. So thank God they did it. Thomas did it too. But if I have to go, my friends, I may see if they want to keep the chickens in the coop. It's starting to look like winter is here. We got a little snow today. Oh, you did? What state are you in again, Suzanne? The smell of the gift voting ends next week before this Saturday's concert. We will send you something special no matter what the outcome is. Oh, Bunky, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. Hang in there, Miss Mel. We are praying for you. Keep praying, girls. Keep praying because I'm going to need all the prayers I could get. They look comfy. Yeah, they're comfy. Little bug heads. And their food and water's there, but you can't really see. Actually, Sophie's up. They're in matching sweaters. Sophie lost her sweater outside the other day. But let me go over here. Hi, Soph. You going to say hello? Come up here. Jump up. So there's Miss Sophie looking like little Shaggy DA. Her and Coco are wearing the same sweaters. And because they're so little, you can fit things in like, let's see if I could do this. You can fit things in little cracks and crevices. Soph, right in my face. There's their food and water on their little mat. Hi, Coco. Did we disturb you? Wake you up? You get down off of there. So yeah, so they're comfy. They have 2 blankets and they have a doggy door here. Coco can use the doggy door with Thomas and Jean's big dogs, but Sophie can't use the doggy door. So I have to keep getting up to let her out. But she had the worst anxiety on the ride over here. It was just horrible. They look very cozy, sweet puppies. Thank you, Lori's World. Cute little pups. That was a big move, and it seems like you are still processing it all. Most definitely, but I just guess I thought maybe I wasn't. And it was like, first night I slept here, I woke up like where am I at, And then, can't say I was like really here the next day because we had to go over there and get stuff and all. And then, yeah, I think it was like either Wednesday or Thursday. I just like stopped dead in my tracks and was like, oh. So that's that. So most likely processing it all. Yeah, their sweaters are cute. They had different ones on, but Sophie lost hers outside. I did try to make sure I had things to accommodate my dogs too when I was packing. But I don't know, I just have this thing in my head like, keep a duffel bag with emergency things for you and the dogs to keep in your vehicle. But those sweaters are cute. Oh, little bunches of snuggle. Hi, Barb. Love you, Mel. I love you too, Barb. Thank you for coming in. So, just here. It's technically Jane's place. So, yeah. The only thing that really upset me was finding out like 150 hours a week, 90 days, and it was like 2 nights before I got here. So it was just crazy. But welcome in, Barb. You just missed the puppies. Oh, she says I'm in bed. Good night. That looks like a little fire. Aw. Well, thank you, Miss Barb, for coming in. I know Mr. Joe, everybody was over there running late. And, yeah. But a great big shout out for anyone that's playing the master playlist. Like I said, if you can let it run, let the commercials run, that would help me out big time. We'll have to see. But Barb, before you disappear, did you see my short? It's the first time I ever heard my hens. I obviously know I don't have a rooster, but I was like, what is that? And none of them were in the thing laying eggs, but I've been getting consistently like about 2-3 eggs a day. Today I got 4. So I did get 4 eggs today. So that's good. I just don't feel like I get to be around them that much. I have to watch Thomas's 2 dogs, So they had to stay in there for like 3 days, 3 nights so that they knew where they lived. So, anywho, personally, I would keep an emergency bag. I mean, I have a bug out bag, but yeah, I'm meaning like heavy things like I found coats for on the back of the door, like hat, scarf, coat, the dog's food, some water. I did put 2 Mexican blankets. They are called Mexican blankets. They're from Texas. I put them out there. But yeah, absolutely some emergency things. Um, let's see. Personally, I would keep an emergency bag. That way it is already packed. And if you don't need it, that's fine. And if you do need it, it's one less thing you have to worry about. Yeah, because you know what was going on, LG? Because there was crap all over. It was like every time I started to take something out of a tote bag, I was seeing like rolls of toilet paper. Okay, toilet paper. Then my mind would go to do an emergency tote bag. Then when I got one tote empty, I was like, maybe I should put the emergency stuff in the tote. Like that messed with me a couple times, you know. But today is when I officially got made it a little Christmassy-ish in here. Um, but yeah, I ended up after doing that to myself, I ended up not setting. I mean, besides a bug out bag, I didn't end up setting up an emergency uh, bag yet to go in my car, but definitely going to do that. Just the 2 Mexican blankets are out there. And then if you go under my Amazon wish list, I put, it's like a heater that goes into your lighter. I don't know, I'm not real good with like mechanically inclined. I found 2, very reasonable. I put that in there. My niece was talking to me on the phone, telling me some stuff that was going on. And I put those inside the cart. And then suddenly this blanket like popped up, I guess. And the cord is long enough to go from your lighter to like the back of your hatch. So when I went under Unstoppable Morgan and said, could you stay in a Chevy Trailblazer with 2 Yorkies? She said, yeah. When I was just mentioning like a heater or whatever, she said, it's doable. But if you're going to run it like the heater all night to save gas, you'd have to get some type of, what's it called? Like generator. So 4 eggs is good. No, yeah, I thought so. That was like pretty good today. Oops, sorry. When I was like, wow, 4 eggs today. Hi, Miss Grammy Karen. Good evening. Hope you are doing okay. I'm hanging in there by the skin of my chin. Doing the best that I can do. I can honestly say I let the words come out of my mouth. Was it Saturday? I just felt like I was in a funk. And I think I said to Debbie, I'm just feeling depressed, you know. And I've never ever used those words, depressed, even though I have anxiety, you know. So I don't know if I was in a funk. I don't know if this is just normal. So I'm trying to adjust. It's just hard. But welcome in, Miss Grammy Karen. It looks very nice behind you. Well, I found a wicker basket. I was just telling everyone that had things in the bags but rolled, and I'm like, you know, because he brought quite a few things that should have went into storage. Well, that was the one thing I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. They didn't go into storage because I added a little cheer. This is the vanity that I'm sitting at right now. I didn't even take the tags off of them from last year. And just, you know, some little things to try to make it look a little festive in here for the holidays. I mean, I don't really leave the room besides go in the kitchen for a few minutes, go out back, of course, with my dogs, and the bathroom. So that's my life right now. Patriot Underground. Hey, how are you? Hey, Bake. Hi. Gary, I was just talking about you. Hi, Gary. They already posted your link I just asked people if they can watch the master playlist and run the commercials. That would be greatly appreciated. I said thanks to Gary for showing me how to set that up. Sup Mel, sorry I'm late. I was helping. Oh yeah, I look at his videos every when they come up and I get notified. But how are you, Gary? Thank you for coming in. And thank you, Patriot Underground, for coming in as well. I do appreciate it. The channel navigating the nonsense previously. Apartment prepper has a video when she was in her car overnight with her little dog that might find interesting. What is the name of it? The channel navigating. Oh, the nonsense. Oh, I'll have to check that out. Yeah, you know what was weird? Like Unstoppable Morgan. I don't know if you know her channel. I saw her way back when. And then, you just kind of drift off of that. And then I woke up worried. Of course, 2 mornings straight in a row. And both mornings straight in a row. Ding! I got a notification, which is so odd because I haven't seen her in years. And 2 of her lives popped up. And I did go in there and ask about, the first morning I asked, she didn't say it. The second morning, I said hi. She said hello, cool channel name. And then I said, do you think someone could live in their Chevy Trailblazer, their SUV, with 2 Yorkies, Pennsylvania, in the winter, asking for a friend? And she said, it's doable. So that's pretty much it. And so I don't wake up with a dead battery to get some form of a generator. But thank you for that, LG. I'll definitely look into that. Yeah, I think Barb just popped on to tell me she loved me and that she was going to bed, Gary. You don't have to stay in a vehicle. Just drive down to North Carolina. I have an extra room. I wish I wish I had the courage to do it. Honestly, before I would have said oh, well, if one of the kids would go with me or whatever, but it's my anxiety, it's just the fear of it. You know what I mean? I obviously wouldn't be able to drive myself, and my storage would be up here and everything. That is so, so kind of you, Sheila, really. We all get depressed from time to time. We just don't want to stay there. No, I mean, I've never even said the words out of my mouth a day in my life, and I was just like, maybe it's not really that. Maybe I'm just so in a funk. I don't know. I don't know, my friends. I don't know. It's a big thing. And for the new people coming in, I will say this very quickly. He apparently is going to do nothing. He'd rather go around and say that I got to live there for free. I said this in the beginning of the live. And when he gave my 24-year-old son a ride back to his apartment, my son told me that he said, I didn't pay anything to live there. I was livid. You could say whatever you want about me. I don't care. But, the oil tank didn't fill itself up. The food just didn't magically get there itself. Anything he wanted, he got it. And you can go back on YouTube and pretty much hear and see it all, So that's his ways to be scummy and go out like that. So I have zero respect for him, zero. But you can say whatever you want to me, but I don't care. Your child could be 4, could be 24, like my son. My son said, I just heard him out, and this is what he told me, and I believed him, and that ticked me off, pissed about it. So I texted Jimmy, and I said, did you tell my Jared that I literally stayed there for 2 years and 2 months, I think it is? I think me and Chris calculated that today, or 3 months, whatever it was. Or is he making it up? He didn't respond back. So there's my answer. He's not going to admit to me. I mean, I don't know. I've changed a lot, but, I'm still that big grizzly bear, mama. And I think he probably was a little shocked to see how calm I was amongst the situation there. He's lucky I found that out when I left, to be honest with you. And he ended up getting like a trailer. What's it called? Frackville. I mean, I saw it. It's not, I mean, I've seen some trailers that are really nice. Like those wide loads or whatever you want to call them that are extremely, extremely nice. No, it's just average. And he's like, oh, the neighbors aren't close by. He shows me a picture, and I'm like, the neighbors are even closer than here. So, whatever. So, now I see why he wanted me to throw out all the receipts. So, yeah, just a scuzzy thing to do. So, he'd rather say something nasty about me than step up and be a man to make sure that I would have a roof over my head. Hi, Nikki. How are you? The everyday life of an OCD-ish chick. Hey, how are you, girlie? Welcome in. If Bunky's World is here, I should also say Self Vineyard Chicks as well. Thanks for coming in, Nikki. Sorry I missed it. It's okay. So yeah, just trying to manage. All the girls are there with you. Hi, girls, the Vineyard Chicks. Mwah. Love you, ladies. These are the best. LG with a heart. Thank you. Yes, I understand. I have a driving anxiety too. Yeah. So that would be interesting. So I never really, any time in my life, reached out to anyone from my dad's side of the family. I called a cousin to tell a cousin what was going on, who has a property and a house, and said, oh, yeah, I can't really do anything as far as that's concerned, but if you want to sell a freezer box full of meats, give me a call, let me know. And here's Aunt Joan's phone number. If anything could happen, call her. She's in Alaska right now, so we'll have to see when she gets back. But I am trying to work on something. I just don't know what. Make sure you're connected. Oh, thanks, Beltloop. Appreciate it. Where are you again, Sheila B? I'd have to get like my storage would be here, so I guess all that would have to go. My garden beds are here, just laying on top of each other. Just crazy. Let's see. A Mountain Maple Ranch. Hey. Hi there. You ready for Christmas? Not really. The place I'm staying at for 90 days, I just put out, some Christmassy little items. Check into herbs. We all need help sometimes getting out of a funk. Yeah, now that you're bringing up herbs, Miss Andel, my jars and canned goods are out in the garage. It's been getting cold here. We were supposed to get to that this weekend. We didn't. I did say to him, can you go out there and go bring in, because I can't get into there. Well, anyway, long story short, I offered to make mashed potatoes. He was making ribs. I don't really eat with them. I just come in here. But I have to say, though, my green beans that came out of a quart-sized jar was amazing. Absolutely delicious. So, yeah, I'm thinking my herbs might be out there, too. And it's getting cold here. Everybody's saying hello to Nikki and Maple. I keep saying Maple first. Mountain Maple Ranch. Sorry, folks. Oh, I did it, Suzanne? That's crazy. He's coming in and banging out some links, isn't he? Paul was in here in the beginning and said hello. So I don't know where he is. North Carolina, in the country. Oh, that must be beautiful. Send me an email, Sheila, If one of the moderators can post my email address. Yeah, my email address. Sorry, my brain's not fully functioning. Yeah, if you could post my email address, shoot me an email, Sheila. Greatly appreciate that, honestly. Miss Mill, I'm getting tired. I will get ready for bed now. We will be praying for you. Hang in there. I'm going to try, girls, and thank you so much. Greatly appreciate everything and anything. Lots of prayers. Sincerely need it. And, yeah. I told you, I received your CD right before I moved out. Now I have to hope it's in a black bag out there that has paperwork and stuff in it. Hopefully it's in there, but thank you, ladies. Means a lot, really, really does. So hugs and kisses, and I will try to hang in there. But have a great night. Idaho Garden Girl, hello, happy Sunday. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm praying for you, Mel. I wish I could do more. I didn't even know if you even heard or seen what had happened. Just 30 days like that. The only thing I've really been asking people if they want to help is if Gary, who's on here now, helped me do a master playlist. If you can just get the word out there to run my playlist and let the commercials run, that would be extremely helpful, Nikki, sincerely. Thank you, Gary, for posting my email. I greatly appreciate it. How you doing, Idaho Garden Girl? So we have 23 people in and 14 thumbs up. Smash the thumbs up, folks. So yeah, my first piece of mail here came from the lovely, the one and only Miss Andale Homestead. So the chickens will be on Monday. It's like nasty here. It's like it was warm the other day and the temperature dropped. It's obviously getting cold, but it was like drizzling where you couldn't tell if it was going to end up snowing here or what. But I'm going to get the chickens for tomorrow. Tuesday will be my mail call shout out to buy me a little time with videos. I did do fermented garlic with honey? I did a video while I was still there at night packing, not feeling good. So I could post that video. So yeah, but I don't know where they're located. It's probably out there with all the jars. So I got to get to that. We'll see how that goes. If I can get in there tomorrow and try to make heads or tails out of the jars. I need to find my tonic, my fire cider, and I did 2 jars of my local organic unfiltered raw. I think it was orange blossom. And I heard that if you I might not have explained myself the best when I did the video because I was exhausted. But you can take the heat out of it and it will have it taste like candy and it'll be good for upper respiratory or cough or sore throat. So I was like right there trying to get that made before I left. Jean did say like, why do you have so much food? And I was like, well, I happen to be one of those people. Well, one, I was told to prepare. But I also got things before the price increases. And obviously I have a garden. She's like, no, all that garlic. And I was like, oh, because it was on sale. But I mean, except for tonight, they used their own meats. The last 3 nights, I have it documented. The first night, not my first night here, but the first night, he pulled out 2 chicken breasts, skin on, bone in, and was like, we don't really do these. We do it without the bone and the skin on it. And I'm like, well, that's because I bought it. I buy chicken breasts like that to put it in the oven. So I walked away and I was like, again, it's one or the other. It's either going to be $150 a week and you don't eat the meats, or you can eat the meats and it's not $150 a week. So, um, 3 times he's already gotten into meats. So, I'm just jotting it down. So, oh, I remember that. Bell Loop says, I've always enjoyed what Granny on Beverly Hillbillies called Tonic. Like, I wasn't old enough, I guess, apparently, to watch it, but I tried to watch some reruns. I would love to see something funny like that now. My big TV's here, but it won't fit in here. So that's throwing me off, because it only has 2 TV stations in here. And I'm missing a wire to the game console so I could, get other things to run through it. So I'm pretty old, but I think I saw them on replays. Yeah. You know who I liked? Mom and Pa Kettle. Does anybody remember Mom and Pa Kettle? I think my aunt used to have them on when I was like a little kid. Oh, that was funny. That was a funny show. So yeah, so I'm missing like a wire so I can add some other things to be able to watch on the TV, because if I have to be in Christmas pajamas and just watch Christmas movies, so be it. Um, yeah, I want to make fire cider in 2023. I have made honey fermented garlic, and it really has been good to help feel better and boost the immune system. LG, I really hope that I made it right. Because I saw Acre Homestead's Becky's. I think hers exploded from too much honey. But I put the garlic in the one and then the honey over it. And the second jar I put the honey first and the garlic in. And then I just kept tilting it over, you know, every day I would tilt it over. Um, I didn't overfill the jar. Well, you'll see the video. I was deliriously tired and not feeling good and thought I better make some quick. So that will probably be uploaded on Wednesday. So I'm pretty sure it's out there. Hopefully, I don't know if it needs to be burped. I just kept flipping them upside down every day for like about a week and a half. But they obviously weren't done yet. How long does it take for them to actually be completely fermented? Do you know, LG? The fire cider's so easy. Even if you can find local ingredients, even at your supermarket, that's so easy. Like the lemon juice, the lemon peel, orange, and the peel with the juice, obviously. I mean, I have a video on it. It's really, really easy to make. Um, so I did one with jalapenos. They didn't really seem that spicy. And I did more of the herbal side. And then my other jar, same amount of herbs, same everything, except I used serrano peppers and cayenne peppers. So I made 2 different ones with 2 different types, the same, but 2 different types of peppers. Hi, Indiana Backyard Gardener. Hey, girl. Hey, hey, hey. She says, how you been? We'll have to catch up. You have my number. Call me on the phone. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Everyone say hello to Adrian from Indiana Backyard Gardener. Missed you, girl. Haven't seen you in like a hot minute. The Beverly Hillbillies ran 9 seasons. Look at Suzanne go here. Ready? The Beverly Hillbillies ran 9 seasons through 1971, says Google. So you saw it when you were little. Yeah, I was born in 67. I think the aunt that was raising had it playing. So I mean, I obviously remember it as a child. What I'm trying to say is, I never got to really watch it, like the reruns as an adult. I think the only thing I ever watched as the reruns as an adult was Archie Bunker, and that, oh, I can't think of the name of the show. Like One of These Days, Alice, like a pal to the moon. I saw some of those. And what else? Anything else? I don't think anything else really. There used to be a show, if anybody can figure this out, it was another one she used to run in the household when I was a wee little girl. It had, is it Mick Rooney? Oh, what was his name? I don't know if his dad was a judge. Oh, somebody help me out with that show. I haven't been following your story. Oh, it's a doozy, girl. You may have to go back and catch up. Oh, thank you. I need all the prayers I can get. Gary set up a if you want to like shout it out, that would be helpful. Gary walked me through how to make a master playlist so that if anybody wants to help out, besides like PayPal or whatever, um, just run the master playlist and let the commercials run would be greatly appreciated. That would help me out a lot. But it's great to see you back though, Adrian. Missed you, girl. Thank you, Gary. I know. I haven't even seen Idaho Garden Girl in a while. Like, hey, hey. Honeymooners. Yep. But what's the one? Oh, I just said it. 8 weeks to ferment the garlic and honey, but I think it tastes better when it mellows out after 6 months. Yeah, because I can't see eating all that garlic. I mean, I probably did about this much in one jar, probably about that much in the second jar. The point is it's out in the garage and it's getting cold here, so I gotta find it. But yeah, I just needed to know like how soon, like, does it ever get soft or will it keep its texture of being hard just without that much heat? The honeymooners, I think. Okay. Y'all, please share this live on your community tab. I think it will increase the traffic to your channel as well. Thank you, Belt Loop. If anybody has the capabilities or would like to share the live out, feel free. Suzanne doesn't have a community tab, she said. She said she doesn't know if she can, if I can get one without uploading. She said, interesting. Is it Mickey, not Mickey Rourke, like Mickey Rooney? He was like young and there was a judge in it. I remember that show as a little kid. I can't think of the name of it. I'm waiting for somebody to figure that one out. Mickey Rooney, I think it is. He was like a real funny guy, but he was like younger in that. And I think I just remember he was always wearing like a suit. And maybe it was his dad that was a judge. I have no idea. I can't think of the name of it. It was Andale with 3 hearts. Yeah, so I don't know. I've just been really bummed out. Let me grab my water. So I've been trying to drink Ensures and try to get some more water in me. Because for a while there, I mean, I wasn't eating at all. I'm just living off of Ensures. And then I had pasta, like my pasta. I don't use anything of theirs. They're just using mine. But I made some pasta and I think I ate that twice. And today I had some mashed potatoes with some of my homegrown green beans. Wasn't a show, series of movies. Here's Jay, starring Mickey Rooney and Judy Garland. He played Andy Taylor, and Dad was a judge. Oh, that's it. That was driving me crazy. She used to have that on in the house. But it wasn't a show. It's a series of movies. Is there a name of the actual movie? That would be Judge Hardy and Son, says Adrian. Is that what it is? Oh, I'll have to wait for this to open up. So I could try to research that. I wonder if they have any on YouTube. Because I already said this in the beginning, in case you're just coming in. My big TV won't fit in here. And it has my stick and everything with my apps. in order for me to pull something like that up. Definitely dehydrated. Saying hi to Jay. Jay says, Hardy, sorry. LG says, the honey fermented garlic keeps its crunch and becomes way less spicy over time. At 8 weeks, it will still have the spice, but at 6 months, most of the spice is gone. Okay. Thank you, LG, for that. I wonder if it would give you a community tab with a filled out about tab. Just wondering. Is that for Suzanne? I have no idea. Hey kids, let's put on a show. That's funny. Gary says, sorry Mel, I gotta go for a bit. I still have to do rounds. I'll be back if I can. Thank you, Gary. No, I really do appreciate it. You know, you gotta work, my friend. Thank you for coming in and just spitting out some links real quick. Greatly appreciate it. Oh, it's one of your favorite waters. Well, there's a Wawa near here, and I kind of panicked. I grabbed one bottle. Don't ask me why. Because I didn't know when I would be able to get back out again. And I grabbed some peanut butter crackers. And I think these turkey things for protein, but I already drank the water. So I'm gonna just put a new filter on the refrigerator. So I filled it up with water. But let's see. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna like this, but it's 8 grams of protein. It's by Lenny and Larry's The Complete Kickstart Breakfast Bar. So I grabbed this one, which is apple cinnamon, because I really need the protein. And then, let's see what else I got. And then I got this one from them, which is blueberry lemon. Right there. And it's all really, this is 14 whole grains and then 8 grams of protein. This, my daughter's fiance said he didn't like it, but I was rushing and it only had 1 gram of sugar, but 20 grams of protein. I grabbed one of these Birthday Cake 1 protein bars. But as you can obviously see, I haven't been eating them. What I have been eating, and I must have grabbed these at the store and just didn't realize it, I've been eating these. They're just peanut butter toast crackers. The crackers are plain with just peanut butter on them. You only get like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not as much as you think it is. It's like, it's a little pack and you'll get like 4 little crackers in there. These I've been picking on at night, so that's been helpful. And I bought 2 of these, but one magically disappeared. So these are turkey sausage bites, and it said, the reason why I grabbed it, because it said protein punch right there. So I'm pretty sure I found these at Wawa. I would need to get to Wawa and get a few more things. I don't know, maybe if I upload some shaky video, I could get the community tab. My hand isn't steady. You'd be okay, Suzanne. Core and Life Water. Yeah. So that's the one that I grabbed. I want to get some more of these. I just feel like, yeah, I feel definitely dehydrated. Shared. Oh, thank you, Everyday Life of an OCD-ish chick, Nikki. Love you, girl. Oh, thank you, Adrian. Make sure you change the address on your About page. Yeah, I still have to go under and do that. Because remember, this is only 90 days here. I did change it under the last, I think, 1 or 2 videos. And that's how I got a Christmas card already from Miss Andale. So it's going to be a sad, depressing Christmas because I'll be spending it in this room. But, you know, it is what it is. He royally screwed me over. And then to turn around and say that I wasn't paying anything to be there to my 24-year-old son, that's what's got me livid. If I even open these, the dogs are going to be like thinking they're getting a snack. But yeah, I had 2 bags and 1 bag's missing, so I don't know. Somebody got it. Yeah, I know. And he came and gave me like the thing to change the address, and I gave him the key back. So I'll try to shoot for that this week. Change the address to here. But yeah, Jean sent my card outside the door. It was on a box. And who the heck is going to send me Xmas gifts? Yeah, I wish. Make sure you file forwarding with the USPS ASAP. They charge $1, I think. Do it online if you can't get the post office. Wait, to change my address? My dog's over there snoring like a grown man. Let me grab this real quick. So yeah. Make sure you file forwarding with USPS ASAP. Huh. I'll have to look into that one. I just know I just have to change my address from his to here. And then from here to I don't know where. But I'm sure if that was the case and I was in my vehicle, I'm sure Thomas would give me my mail fax check. Unlike Jimmy, who apparently used the living daylights out of me, but nothing I could do about it now. But thank you for that, Suzanne. So, if you're kind of not knowing what's going on, for anybody that watches this back, or maybe somebody that's been out of the circuit for a bit, you could go back and watch the videos. The move was horrible. It like started moving on that Saturday, and then I was left there with me in my bed, and Debbie was helping me get some last minute things together. And then on Sunday, Thomas didn't come back with the truck. Night, Nikki. So that made it even harder when it was a truck from his work. So this thing just went on till like Monday night. It was long. But I'm not going to be that long tonight. I just wanted to come on and, you know, let you see where I'm at. You know, I'm still trying to adjust. I definitely will go back to doing my regular hours with YouTube. Mr. Joe was running late, and I'm just not really feeling all that great. So, look at this. Is this not cute as a button? This was wrapped up in my stuff. I must have bought this last year, and I put it out on the viewer. That's funny. But yeah, so I figured I wouldn't hold everyone up tonight. I would just come on after this long move. I just need just a little bit more time to try to, you know, I'm sure you all understand. But I'm here. Thomas is in jeans. He's going to try to see if he can get, what is it called? Like the 90 days increased or whatever. But I'm not going to hold my breath for that. So, yeah, so I think with me just getting here and everything, I'm feeling just, you know, you know how it goes. Hopefully I'll be all right soon. But I didn't want to not be a no-show and not show up. But again, thank you everyone for all the support. And just wanted to come on and let you see the room that I'm in, where I'm at, and to let you know what that scuzz said, that I lived there for nothing, to my son to boot. But it is what it is. Um, it's cute. It is cute. I'm into like the truck. I think actually Rogue got left there. But yeah, I like, you know, how they have the ornaments with the truck and the tree hanging out the back. I thought it was so cute, Adrian. But good night, Nikki. Take care, Mel. Good night, everyone. I have an early start tomorrow morning. Thank you for coming in, Nikki. I really do appreciate it. Adrian, you have my number. Call me. You're strong and you will adapt. I don't know. I've been through it. It's a lot to deal with, Mel. It will take time. Yeah. I'm just gonna do the best I can do. Um, Sheila says, good night, Mel. I sent you an email, call anytime. Oh, thank you so much, Sheila. I really greatly appreciate that. Thank you for spending time with us, says LG. Oh my gosh. No, thank you for logging on. You know, it just hasn't been the best lives lately, or, you know, I really don't want to make my lives be about what's going on in my life, but, you know, I do keep it real on this channel, and this is real life. This is exactly what's happening to me. So, but I love each and every one of you. If, like I said, if you can run the master playlist, let the commercials run, that would greatly help. I know under the last two videos is the address to here, if you want to send anything, but I will definitely, yeah, go to the About Me page under my laptop and change the address. That was a good idea, Adrian. But LG, that was cute. Thank you for spending time with me. Adrian says, one day at a time. Yeah, one day at a time. So this was, I think, like my limit for how long I could be on here tonight. Y'all know me, I could talk, and I just can't even really. And I don't want to do like, you know, I had a couple of breakdowns on YouTube, and I'm just not trying to go out like that. I'm just trying to breathe and just one day at a time, and just, you know, I've been struggling the first few days here, and that's just the fear of like what next and where am I going to go, and, you know, getting scared and needing to put emergency stuff in my vehicle type of thoughts. But I'm going to hang in there. I think I'm just going to relax. And again, great big shout out to Debbie, my neighbor, who helped tremendously with that move, who gave me the Holy Bible and the Bible Promise Book. So thank you, Deb, if you see this. Thank you, Pam Lopez, for sending me a text yesterday. Just wanted to check in on me, and I was honest. Can't tell a lie. She asked me if I was adjusting, and I said no. But I love you all. Don't worry, Mel. Pray about it. I will. Love you all, and thank you to everyone who watches this back. Just ending it a little after an hour. Hopefully things will get a little bit better as time goes on. Tomorrow will be the chickens. 4 eggs today I got. Thankful about that. And will be my little mail call from Miss Andale on Tuesday, and maybe Wednesday will be fermenting that garlic before I moved and the honey. So I sincerely do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Just thank you. And yeah, lots of prayers. And I will, I guess, talk to you soon. Should I hold up a gnome? Oh yeah, Adrian, definitely call me because I want to tell you something. So I'm going to hold up my little fuzzy gnome and say thank you to anyone that watches it back. Don't worry, Mel. Hey, Paul Honeyman, are they done with construction yet? I think he might have went to sleep, Suzanne. But yeah, so I'm going to hold this up. Make sure you call me, Adrian. And yeah, I'll try to keep you posted throughout the week, everyone, on what's just going on. Whatever videos I can come up with, I'll post. Thank you. Oh, Paul, you are here. Supposedly you should be back to normal trains either this week or next. Paul, love you. It's an early night for you tonight because I'm going to hop off. LG, love you. Take care, everyone. And just thank you. Seriously, that's what I have to say. Thank you. And I will talk and see you soon, everyone. Good night.